Hello, I am Frank. My school is Oxygen Academy. Today, we are going to be looking at the reason why students don't actually perform very well in the exam. See, there are some certain issues that normally contribute to students not doing very well in the examination. And these are the things that we're going to be highlighting on. Then we'll go ahead to give some suggestions what will actually make their understanding appreciate successfully in their academic endeavor. So, but before we start, we would like to look at some of the things that actually hinder understanding. Take for instance, when we talk about the lack of mastery in a particular topic or topics that are going to be examined in examination. So when students lack this mastery of such topics, there is no other thing than to look for a way to make ends meet in terms of writing the exams. So we are going to talk about what actually hinders mastery. We'll talk that later. Yes. Now, number two is a poor retentive or retention or retentive memory. You see, sometimes when teacher teaches in the class, they don't actually try to understand very well that can sustain retention of what the teacher has said. So it is when you do not understand very well, when you have limit or hitches in terms of understanding. So there is no way retention can be sustained because there are things that you needed to know which you really don't actually learn very well. The third one is reduced confidence. Yes, this one is actually very important. Sometimes students don't actually understand themselves. They may be looking at other students that are doing very well, and when they compare them to themselves, they will think that maybe there are things that those people have that they don't have, and this makes them to lack confidence. So they think that those students presently doing better is more intelligent than they do, and this brings their courage down. And then another one is cognitive and emotional impact. Yes, this is equally very important because cognitive has to do with the generality of the understanding that is going on in the class. Yes, what is your emotion? How do you see a particular how do you see a particular topic? How do you reconcile your feelings with what the teacher is saying in the class? So all these things is what constitute cognitive and emotional impact in students. So when you lack these things, then you have an issue already with your understanding and the learning. So all these things is what we are going to look deeper in our next video. So I would like you to continue so you really understand where you are lacking and how you are going to solve your problems so that in the next academic section you'll be a changed person and you'll be a better student. Thank you so much. Remember to follow me always in YouTube at Frank Catholics in the class. You can equally join me in Facebook in at Oxygen Academy Worldwide. You can equally follow me in Facebook again at Frank Catholics in class. So share so that others can equally follow. Thanks a whole lot.